Hello everyone, my name is Tanush Sharma and I am from BSc Chemistry Honor second year. Today my topic of presentation is acid and bases from inorganic chemistry. Introduction: Acid, bases and salts. Acids. Introduction. There are several methods of defining acids and bases. While these definitions do not contradict each other, they do vary in how inclusive they are. Antoine Lavoisier, Humphrey Davy, and Justus also made observations regarding acids and bases but didn't formalize definitions. This is sulfuric acid can donate two protons or hydrogen ions in an aqueous solution. Arrhenius definition. Any substance that when dissolved in water increase the concentration of hydronium ion. कोई भी सब्सटेंस जब उसको वाटर में डिजोल्व करेंगे तो हाइड्रोनियम आयन की कंसंट्रेशन बढ़ जाएगी. हाइड्रोनियम आयन दैट इज H3O पॉजिटिव. ब्रोंस्टेड लोवरी, a proton donor. Gilbert Newton Lewis. According to him, acid is an electron pair receptor. Properties of acid. Taste sure. ये टेस्ट में कड़वे होते हैं. Don't taste them. The word acid comes from Latin word acid, which means sour. Acid changes a blue vegetable dye from blue to red. Also, blue litmus paper to red. They are aqueous. वाटर सॉल्यूशंस कंडक्ट इलेक्ट्रिकल करंट. इसके जो एक्वस सॉल्यूशन होते हैं वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट करते हैं और उन्हें इलेक्ट्रोलाइट बोलते हैं. रिएक्ट विद बेसिस टू फॉर्म साल्ट एंड वाटर. एसिड बेसिस के साथ रिएक्ट करते हैं साल्ट और वाटर बनाने के लिए. Involve hydrogen gas H2 upon reaction with an active metal such as alkali metals, alkaline earth metals, zinc, aluminium. अब एसिड्स की क्लासिफिकेशन है. स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड ब्रेक डाउन कंप्लीट टू गिव ऑफ मैनी H पॉजिटिव आयंस. ये पूरी तरह टूट जाते हैं बहुत सारे H पॉजिटिव आयंस देने के लिए. Strong acids are assumed to dissociate completely when in aqueous solution. Weak acids only partially breaks down, give less H positive. Weak acid dissociate only slightly in aqueous solution. The majority of molecules remain undissociated. Common acids. Strong acid sulfuric acid और formula इसका H2SO4. Hydrochloric acid HCl. Hydrobromic acid HBr. Hydroiodic acid HI. Nitric acid HNO3. Perchloric acid HClO4. All other considered weak. Examples: acetic acid HC3H3O3, carbonic acid HCO3. Preparation of acids. There are several methods of preparation of acids. These include the following. एसिड को बनाने की कुछ मेथड है. बाय द रिएक्शन बिटवीन एन एसिडिक ऑक्साइड ऑफ ए नॉन मेटल, एसिडिक अनहाइड्राइड एंड वाटर. किसी भी नॉन मेटल और वाटर के बीच में रिएक्शन करा के. लाइक SO2 गैस है प्लस वाटर लिक्विड है प्लस SO2 प्लस H2O, इट गिव्स H2SO3 इक्वल्स है ट्राईऑक्सोसल्फेट. P4O10 इट्स सॉलिड प्लस 2H2O लिक्विड है, it gives 4HPO3 equals at trioxophosphate. Displacement of a weaker of more volatile acid from its salt by a stronger or less volatile acid. NaCl solid plus H2SO4 aqueous, it gives NaHSO4 aqueous plus HCl aqueous. Na2B4O7 solid है, this is borax plus H2SO4 aqueous है plus 5H2O liquid. It gives Na2SO4 aqueous plus 4H3BO3 aqueous है trioxoborate 3 acid. Displacement of insoluble sulfide from a metallic salt by hydrogen sulfide. This is Pb C2H3O2 whole twice. This is aqueous plus H2S gaseous gives to PbS plus 2CH3CWH aqueous ethanoic acid. Acid की use है. Acids have numerous uses, some of which include HCl in stomach, H2SO4 in car batteries as drying agent, HNO3 in manufacturing of fertilizers, ethanoic acid in food industry, fatty acid in soap making, ascorbic acid in medicine. Acid rain cycle. Next है bases. Svent और Arrhenius. Bases produce OH negative ions in aqueous solution. Base जो है aqueous solution में OH negative ions produce करते हैं Water required so only allows for aqueous solution. ओनली हाइड्रोक्साइड बेसिस जो आर अलोड रिक्वायर्ड टू प्रोड्यूस हाइड्रोजन आयन, जो हाइड्रोक्साइड बेस होते हैं सिर्फ वही हाइड्रोजन आयंस प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं. ब्रोंस्टेड लोवरी बेसिस आर प्रोटोन एक्सेप्टर. अकॉर्डिंग टू ब्रोंस्टेड लोवरी बेस जो प्रोटोन एक्सेप्टर होते हैं, बेसिस बिसाइड हाइड्रोक्साइड्स आर परमिसिबल. गिलबर्ट न्यूटन लेविस बेसिस आर इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर डोनर. गिलबर्ट न्यूटन लेविस के अकॉर्डिंग बेस जो इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर डोनर होते हैं. लिस्ट रेस्ट्रिक्टिव ऑफ एसिड बेस डेफिनेशंस. प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ बेसिस. टेस्ट बिटर, टेस्ट में कड़वे होते हैं. Feel slippery or soapy. Don't arbitrarily touch them. Bases do not change the color of litmus. They can turn red litmus back to blue. जो रेड लिटमस होता है, एसिडिफाइड लिटमस पेपर जो होता है उसे वापस ही ब्लू में चेंज कर देते, वैसे लिटमस पेपर का कलर चेंज नहीं करते. देयर एक्वस सॉल्यूशंस कंडक्ट एंड इलेक्ट्रिक करंट और इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स. इनके एक्वस सॉल्यूशन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट करते हैं और इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स होते हैं. रिएक्ट विद एसिड्स टू फॉर्म साल्ट एंड वाटर. एसिड के साथ रिएक्ट करते हैं साल्ट और वाटर बनाने के लिए. क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ बेसिस. स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस. स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस इज a basic chemical compound that deprotonates very weak acids in an acid base reaction. कॉमन एग्जांपल है स्ट्रॉन्ग बेसिस के include hydroxides of alkali metal and alkyl earth metals like NaOH and COH. Very strong bases can even deprotonate very weakly acidic CH groups in the absence of water. Here is a list of several strong bases. Strong bases. पोटेशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड फॉर्मूला है इसका KOH. नेक्स्ट बेरियम हाइड्रोक्साइड BaOH होल्ड वाइज. नेक्स्ट सीजियम हाइड्रोक्साइड CSOH. फिर है सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड NaOH. स्ट्रोंटियम हाइड्रोक्साइड SROH होल्ड वाइज. कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड COH होल्ड वाइज. लिथियम हाइड्रोक्साइड LiOH. रुबिडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड RbOH. Weak bases. By analogy with weak acids, weak bases are not strong enough proton acceptors to react completely with water. वीक बेसिस इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं होते कि वो प्रोटो नॉट स्ट्रॉन्ग इनफ टू. वीक बेसिस जितने स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं होते वाटर के साथ कम्प्लीटली रिएक्ट कर सके. टिपिकल एग्जांपल इज अमोनिया विच रिएक्ट्स ओनली टू ए लिमिटेड एक्सटेंट. एक टिपिकल एग्जांपल है जो अमोनिया है, जो कुछ लिमिट तक ही रिएक्ट करता है. NH3 प्लस H2O gives to NH4 पॉजिटिव प्लस OH नेगेटिव. स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस है अमोनिया, उसका फॉर्मूला है NH3. और मिथाइलमाइन CH3NH2. pyridine C5H5N. ammonium hydroxide NH4OH. Preparation of bases. There are various methods for the preparation of bases. Reaction of oxygen with metals to form metal oxide. Many metals react with oxygen gas to form the metal oxide. For example, calcium reacts in the following manner: 2Ca solid plus O2 gas gives to 2CaO solid. Thermal decomposition of carbonates. Metal carbonates such as calcium carbonate break down when heated strongly. This is called thermal decomposition. Here are the equations for the chemical decomposition of calcium carbonate. CaCO3, it gives CaO plus CO2. By double decomposition reaction, a chemical reaction between two compounds in which parts of each are interchanged to form two new compounds, AB plus CD, which gives AD plus CB. By dissolving basic oxides in water, the oxides of feebly acid cations react exothermically with water, producing the hydroxide CaO plus H2O, COH voltage. Usage of bases. Sodium hydroxide caustic soda is used in the manufacture of soap. It is used in petroleum refining, in making medicines, paper, pulp, etc. It is used in making rayon. Calcium hydroxide is also known as slaked lime. It is used to neutralize acid in water supplies. In the manufacture of bleaching powder as a dressing material for acid burns, as an antidote for food poisoning, in the preparation of fungicides, and in the mixture of whitewash. It is mixed with sand and water to make mortar, which is used in the construction of buildings. It is also used by farmers on the fields to neutralize the harmful effects of acid rain. Ammonium hydroxide is used to remove ink spots from clothes and to remove grease from window panes. It is used in cosmetic industry. Alkalis are used in alkaline batteries. Generally, potassium hydroxide is used in such batteries. Salts. When H positive Ion of an acid is replaced by a metal ion, a salt is produced. H2SO4 plus 2NaOH gives Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Here sulfate is salt formed. Salts are ionic compounds. The chemical symbol for table salt is NaCl. Property है salt की क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड होते हैं, ट्रांसपेरेंट और ओपेक होते हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ salts are soluble in water. Solution of salts conduct electricity. Salts conduct electricity in their molten state also. The salt may be salty, sour, sweet, bitter, and unmeaning. Neutral salts are odorless. Salts can be colorless or of colored. There are different kind of salts include normal salt, acid salt, basic salt. Normal salt. The hydrogen ions of the acid are completely replaced by metallic ions. Examples of NaCl. Examples are NaCl, CuSO4, KNO3, and CaCO3. Normal salts are electrically neutral. Acid salt. The salt still has hydrogen atom from an acid which can further be replaced by metallic ions. Examples include NaHSO4, NaCO3, and NaHS. Basic salt. The salt contains hydroxide ion together with metallic ion and negative ions form an acid. Examples are basic zinc chloride, ZnOHCl, basic magnesium chloride. Double salt. Salt that ionize to produce three different type of ions in solution. Two of these are usually positively charged and the other are negatively charged. Examples are NH4 whole twice, FeSO4 whole twice, root 6H2O, etc. Complex salt. The salt contain complex ions that are ions consisting of a charged group of atoms. Examples are sodium tetrahydroxozincate, Na2ZnOH whole 4 aqueous 2 Na positive aqueous plus ZnOH 2 negative 4 and this is aqueous. Preparation of salt. Hydrolysis of salts. When salt dissolved in water, they are hydrolyzed. The reaction between a salt and water to give either acidic or basic solution is known as hydrolysis. Hydrolysis involves the split of water molecules into its ions H positive and OH negative. These ions then get attracted to the opposite ions of the salt. The degree of attraction determines which ion, that is H positive or OH negative, will be more in solution. Salts formed from strong acid and strong bases, example NaCl, HCl, NaOH. Salt formed from strong acids and weak bases, example NiHCl, Ni4HCl plus NH3. Solution of these salts are acidic. The OH negative ions are attracted more to the positive ions of the salts than the H positive ions are attracted to the negative ions. Salt formed from weak acids and strong bases, example NaHCO3, NaOH plus H2CO3, and Na2CO3, NaOH plus H2CO3. The solutions are basic. This is because H positive ions are more attracted to the negative ions of the salt than OH negative ions are attracted to the positive ions of the salt. It will be acidic if the acid salt is formed from a strong acid. Example NaHSO4. Salts formed from weak acids and weak bases. NH4 whole twice CO3. The solutions of these salts are neutral, equal attraction between the positive ions of the salt and OH negative ions of water, and the negative ions of salt and H positive ions of water. Hence, equal concentration of H positive and OH negative ions are in solution. Example: when NaCl is hydrolyzed, it produces HCl and NaOH from which it was initially produced with the elimination of water molecule. Usage of salt. कुछ कॉमन साल्ट और उनके यूज है लाइक अमोनियम क्लोराइड यूज्ड इन टॉर्च बैटरीज आयरन सल्फेट इन आयरन टैबलेट्स मैग्नीशियम सल्फेट इन मेडिसिन सोडियम citrate in making soap. The negative logarithmic of the hydrogen ion concentration of an aqueous solution used to express acidity. pH is the measure of the acidity or basicity of solution. pH scale range from 1 to 14, 1 through 6 being acidic. 7 is considered neutral, 8 through 48 being basic. pH is way to measure how acidic or basic a solution is. Low pH value is acids, high pH value bases. pH measure the concentration of hydrogen ions equal H positive. If hydrogen atom loses its electron, what is left? So H positive is also preferred to a proton. The pH scale range from 1 to 10 used per minus 14 mole per liter or from 1 to 14. pH is equal to minus log H3O positive. Manipulating pH. Algebraic manipulation of pH is equal to minus log H3O positive. Allows for H3O positive equal 10 pH. If pH is measure of hydronium ion concentration, then the same equations could be used to describe the hydroxide base concentration. OH negative is equal to 10 raised to power minus pOH. pOH is equal to minus log OH negative. Thus pH plus pOH equal 14. The entire pH